welcome back to ARC PDX. We are keeping our finger on the pulse of Portland. The Fuji to Hood Beer Festival brings together brewers from Oregon and Japan to collaborate on original recipes, and it's been a huge hit. But now the people behind that festival are exploring a different culture. MXPDX is a collaboration between Mexico and Oregon, and I got to talk with a couple of the organizers before the festival this Saturday. So I've got Ezra and Ricardo here. They helped put on MXPDX, this brand new Mexico-Oregon collaboration festival that I'm so excited about. Ezra, this is on the heels of Fuji to Hood, which I went to and absolutely loved. Why did you guys decide to then do a Mexico one?
Well, I mean, it seemed like a natural fit. I mean, since we're right up against each other and we have so much great Latino culture in Oregon, but I don't think it's on display enough, especially when it comes to craft beer and food and stuff. The culture doesn't get to experience that much here.
So what kind of stuff is going to be here?
So we started off with 13 breweries in Mexico and 13 in Oregon, making original collaboration beers and cider, and each one will be brewed in Oregon but with a Mexican ingredient in every one. And then all 13 Mexican breweries are also going to come up to Portland and bring a beer brewed at their breweries, and those will be on tap for the first time ever in Oregon.
That is so cool. Okay, sticking with beer, we've got chef and owner Ricardo of Chicha Brewing in Salem. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so before we get into what you're bringing to the festival, tell us about Chicha.
Yeah, so we're a Latin American brewery there in Salem. Yeah, it was just kind of a no-brainer for me to kind of bring a little bit of spice to the brewing scene, and yeah, and include really good food, and make some funky beers, and obviously make some really good Mexican lager as well.
Yeah, let's talk about what you guys are bringing to the festival.
Yeah, so it's going to be, the name of it is Dos con Todo.
Okay.
So that's kind of how you order tacos in Mexico. And the famous taco in Mexico City is Al Pastor. And so we're going to make just a really fun beer with a little bit of pineapple, some morita peppers, a little bit of corn, and yeah, just really spice it up and make
No pork in there?
No pork in there.
I'm like waiting for you to say there's pork.
It'd be fun to throw a whole thing of pork in there, but no, not this time. Yeah.
You garnish it with a little pork?
I know, right? A little skewer. Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe.
That's a good idea. I love it.
Or you could make your own pairing at the festival with the food.
See?
We could. A little chicharron.
Exactly. Yeah, let's talk about food, because it's not just about beer. I mean, that's a big part of it, but there's food, there's going to be entertainment. What else is going to be there?
Yeah, we're trying to emphasize that it's a cultural festival that goes beyond the beer. Let's see, we have 3 different food trucks. We have Sarah Mexican Tamales. We have Maruca Loca that's doing Sonoran-style hot dogs. Ooh. And then we have Tito's Taquitos, which is, some say, the best Mexican in Portland. Wow. And then in the kitchen, we have Machetes doing authentic Mexican-style street food. And we also have Salsas Locas that's doing tacos and elotes. And then we even have like Don Furlan Creamery, which is a Mexican-owned and made creamery here in Salem.
Yeah, they're great.
Hot Mama Salsa.
Love them.
Dos
Best
Hermanos,
chips, by the way. Sorry.
Bakery.
Yes, Dos Hermanos.
3 Sisters.
These are big names.
Yeah.
Like, people need, if they haven't tried these products, like, they need to come and try these, because these are big names.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a little bit of everything, and so it's not going to be just, tacos and burritos. You'll be able to have a wide spectrum and desserts and fruits and non-alcoholic stuff. It'll be really, it's like almost a full food festival as well.
And the entertainment, there's going to be dancers?
Yes, entertainment. We have traditional Dance Azteca group.
Yeah, Oli Yolitzi.
Yep.
Yes, and they have like really elaborate outfits and headdress that kind of dates back to, before Mexico was Mexico, and drum circles, and it's a really, really cool show. And then we also have DJs from Mexico City, and we also have some wrestling that Ricardo helped line up.
Some lucha libre is going to be taking place in the afternoon, and really excited to see some high-flying entertainment, outside, and yeah, I mean, it's going to be an all fun-packed event, and we're really excited to showcase some of the good quality stuff that Portland has that represents Mexico City.
Especially right now with everything that's going on and with border control and everything. Why do you think this is such an important moment to have this?
I'll touch on it, and then you can jump
Yeah.
on it. Well, when I was one of the 5 people coming up with the festival, and I mean, we started coming up with this over a year ago, you know, and so, you know, this is not something we just suddenly came out with, but, you know, we believe our whole idea is cross-border cultural collaborations for like better understanding communication and breaking down barriers from the beginning. That's why we started Fuji to Hood. So now it's maybe more important than ever to have those, you know, connections.
Yes.
Yeah, and collaboration. Yeah, and same. I mean, I think having a celebration, you know, kind of puts all that other stuff kind of aside and brings people together, and unity really kind of does, you know, break down barriers.
We didn't get a chance to touch on the Mercado pop-up that we're having at the festival.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so like a Mercado is like basically a Mexican marketplace, and so we're using the indoor hall at where we're doing the festival, which is indoor-outdoor, to take over like a full vendor marketplace with 16 or more craft vendors that are all local Mexican artists and creators and craftsmen. So they're doing everything from leather working to beads to custom made dresses, handbags, shirts, stickers, tattoos. We got the whole thing, so you can just browse through that and check out all these amazing artists and vendors, and you can do some shopping if you want, or just make those connections. And so there's something to do. There's a lot of things to do, and there's something to do for like all ages, people that are not, you know, drinking alcohol, or maybe you're not into beer. We also have a Mexican-owned and made winery, Alumbra Cellars. And we also have, we'll have the cocktail bar I mentioned previously.
And La Familia Cider.
Yeah,
in
La
Salem.
Familia Cider.
Yeah, they'll be making a collab beer too.
Nice.
Or a collab cider.
Yeah, this sounds like such a fun event.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. Thank you both so much for coming on ARC PDX and telling us about it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So MXPDX is on Saturday, July 19th at The Red on Southeast Salmon. General admission from 2 to 8 includes a branded collectible cerveza glass and 10 drink tickets. That costs $35. And then the special Cantina Celebration is Friday night from 5 to 8. That features complimentary beer and food and live music. Those tickets are $50. And in April of next year, this festival will be held in Mexico City. So start booking those flights.